And we're live. Hello, welcome to How Not to End the World. I really wanted to say welcome to Alacrity there, but that's the old show. Gotta fight that impulse. Yeah, so we enjoyed our vacation last week, but we are here to give you a show that we are going to enjoy even more than that brief period of respite. As you can see, Joe is not able to make it this week. He is... Yeah, Milo's trapped in bureaucratic hell, so it's a thing. It's fine. And yeah, if you want to catch some other stuff put out by us, we have a blog. It's on our website, fantasticide.net. Otherwise, consider maybe perhaps following us down there or subscribing, I guess, if you're on YouTube. And yeah, anybody have anything else before we get started?
Nope. I'm just excited to be here, Ian.
Last week, Abby and I did stream playing a game called Garden Paws. I'm pretty sure that should still be up on the stream if you're curious about what that game is. It was basically Animal Crossing meets Stardew Valley. You play as an adorable animal, but like farm and shit. It was cute.
It was super cute. Our official reaction to the game is we're both Twitter-pated with it. We love it. It's so adorable.
Yeah, I've watched a significant amount of it over their shoulders. Can confirm, is cute. Swimming in saccharine squee. Anyways, with that, let's get started. Okay, and we're back. So yeah, last time on How Not to End the World, we investigated Sarah's home place, where it turns out that she lives at a very familiar location called Talai's Muster, which had appeared previously in characters' lives, but not on screen. There, they investigated and ran into a certain character named Talisk, who they pinned to the street Spider-Man style and then hauled upstairs for a pretty, well, not brutal, but definitely physical interrogation through a mouth slit on the webbing, because why not? They found 2 locations from there, as well as a name, the Twisted Fang, which they found out was behind all of this. In addition, they were given leads to the Brinestone district, where they were told that there is a warehouse of interest that Talisk did not know the location of, and they were told to go investigate Pier 13A at the Catfoot shipyards in order to keep the Twisted Fang off of, from suspecting that they had gotten any real information out of Talisk. In addition, Lysta met with her contact that she had been trying to meet up with for several months at this point. What was his name? My note.
Corvus.
Corvus Drake, right. Yeah, my note laptop only just got enough charge to turn on, so. So she talked with Corvus Drake, who was quite not helpful, in fact, unfortunately. And yeah, besides that, Ymitri had a mysterious meeting where a person that he had not met before walked up to him, asked if he was Ymitri, and then said that he expected to hear some bullshit answer from Ymitri, and that's how he knew that he was Ymitri. And then Ymitri got a very ominous note about a stranger at the door bearing poisonous fruits and the one who watches the fire. So, yeah, that's where we left off. It is a bright, shiny, sunny new day, at least for the next couple hours, since it's still, recovering from winter. And it is the second votive of the lake, if I recall correctly.
It is the second votive of the lake, and I have a meeting today.
Yes. Let's start with Piotr and Lysta. Daddy, wake up! Wake up!
Question for you, Ian. Is this immediately the next day, or is this sometime in the future?
This is the next morning.
Okay. I gotta go to work.
Oh, you work again today?
It's all right. We can
Yep.
just go to the park. I don't know.
Had a free day, and that was spent doing all kinds of fun stuff.
What'd you do? Oh,
I got beat up. It was great.
It was very exciting.
who'd you beat up?
Random old half-orc guy.
Was
Very
he big
friendly,
and
you'd like him.
strong?
I mean, you see the bruises on your father's face.
And makeup kit and perfect. Gray and
Splotchy?
dead looking, as usual. Okay, cool.
I was just about to say that it looked like you really fit in at the bar.
There are lots of pallid-looking people there.
Uh,
I mean, you've seen how they fight over there.
yep. Like 2 cats over,
Spilled milk?
well, anything really.
So which park are we going to?
Oh, I was thinking about that one that we planted some flowers in last time.
Oh, but that's so far.
I mean, if we want to go to a closer one, we can.
Yeah, let's go to the one that's in this area, in the Virginia, down the street.
All right.
Okay. Do you have anything in particular that stands out of your morning activities and routines?
I'm packing away extra hidden knives today.
Okay.
I am prepping a different spell today. Because Shillelagh is not helping. I will figure out what it is when I come steal the book from you.
Okay. Where did that book go? Well, that's fine. Dimitri and Rhea.
Well, 6 o'clock in the morning, I've got to get up and get to work. Got off early yesterday, so I probably shouldn't be late. So that's what I do.
If do I have time? If I have time, I'll walk with Dimitri to the docks, accompany him to work, and just talk about yesterday. And do I know about the spooky note you got? I think I do.
Yeah,
think we talked
I brought
about
that
it.
note in.
Yeah.
I showed it to you last night. When I kind of graced over it with Satina.
Yeah.
But
In our mine and Satina's room.
yeah, I don't know exactly what it means and things. I'm not really thinking about it too much. Kind of just getting back to work. Afterwards, I'm going to look for Brandon. However, I don't even know where to start. He hasn't been home or at Talius Master for 3-4 days or something like that. So I don't even know where to look. So I was thinking he was in the Brinestone area where we have that lead, but we kind of have to go to the docks first.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Now, actually, if you want, after you're done with your thing and I'm done with work, you can meet me at over at the docks and we can go over to Pier, 13A or something like that. I don't know exactly when Leicester and Piotr wanted to look at the place, but
Okay, well, yeah, I should be able to be back. I don't know, usually these meetings don't go that long because it's really just about scheduling, and I'm just trying to get a meeting scheduled with the right people. So I think I'll be back in time. Maybe I can even stop by Piotr's bar and let him know our plans.
sure.
So he's probably going to be stuck
You'll know where to
working
find
late.
me. I'll be stuck at work for at least until 2 or something.
All right, at least until the second hour.
Okay.
I brought my sickle with me, which I don't normally do. But, it's kind of concealed, just hanging out on my hip.
Okay. So yeah, you head down to the docks and you prepare yourself for another day of manual labor.
Yep.
Rhea, what are you doing during this manual labor-a-thon?
Yeah, so generally my day is I get there early. I don't eat with the other guys because they're a bunch of like pricks and kind of big burly lumberjack kind of guys, and I'm a little bit more not that.
You're
And
squishy.
so I usually pick up whatever task no one else has grabbed yet, because oftentimes I do get there late, which generally means I can work oftentimes by myself, or if I am looking for a partner to work with, I usually grab DJ, because he's at least, he's not a prick. But other than that, it's like cleaning up like stuff that's, like when you move boxes and stuff and all this leftover that's fallen, I clean that up. It's not great work, but
Well,
someone's got to do it.
that's fair. Yeah, no, it's important. You're so dedicated. You're always here working so hard. I really admire you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess I will just find a spot kind of out of the way to meditate. People don't really like. In the past, I've tried to help them, but they don't really want my help. Well, does anyone look like they need help if I'm like looking around?
Roll a perception.
Okay. That's a natural 20!
Okay. You find a small child begging in the you find a small child who is begging on the corner.
Oh, goodness. Oh, no.
Please, just a single kappa would be so helpful.
I'm going to give this child one of my daily rations.
Oh, thank you.
You're so welcome. And just so you know, at the Temple of the 17th Sage, they do give out free meals for the community once a day. So you can go up there. It's in the Alleran district, so I know it's a bit far of a walk, but if you go there and you wait, it's kind of a long line, and they might ask you a lot of questions, but you'll get a good meal if you're ever super hungry.
Oh, Hallis told me not to go there, though.
Who told you not to go there?
Hallis, he's been watching out for me.
Hallis. Oh, that's confusing. Maybe I could talk to him and clear some things up. Where can I find Hallis? If he's watching over you, why isn't he here with you?
Oh, he told me that innocent face like mine gets more money alone.
Hallis seems to have a lot of business sense. You should trust him. But not about everything.
Okay.
You should take care of yourself, too.
Yeah, that sounds like good advice.
And then I'll like give him a high five. And
You seem nice.
I'll sneak him 2 copper pieces too.
Oh. Okay. That'll happens.
Those are for you to show Hallis.
And I've headed off to work.
Okay.
Off to the docks I go. I don't sing songs when I go to work.
Yeah, so we're not gonna do too much with your either of your daily routines or jobs. Suffice to say that it's a normal day. Dimitri, you have to walk around some guys having a literal pissing contest.
Another day on the docks. God damn it.
And since you're there so early, Piotr, you're mostly dealing with the type of people who get day drunk. Not the best crowd, but at least they're quiet. Although,
And also there's Dirty Joe. Dirty Joe.
yes, although briefly, Ireliki, the owner of the Boozy Ewer, comes in and is just like, okay, shut everything down. We're going out of business. Then she just like punches you on the arm.
Stop doing that, please. Give me a heart attack every time.
Your action's so good, though. Okay. So,
I should.
Lice.
Oh God, no! Please, let's not start this session 3 already.
We've been so good.
So you doing anything after work?
Yeah, I'm going to meet up with a friend of mine. He works on the docks.
Oh. Okay. Anyways, so Leista and Sasha go to the park. Do you have any particular agenda here, or is it just like a hang out with Sasha time?
I'm going to kind of teach Sasha a little bit about like the native plants in the area and like the properties.
Roll knowledge nature. I suppose it's just nature now.
It's my most naturey dice. This one. Yes. Pretty good, that's pretty good. That's going to be 22.
Okay. Oh, sorry. So you go and start showing Sasha around, like start picking plants. And so to describe the park briefly, it is kind of a rundown thing. Like, you know, it's mostly patches of dirt and there's like a single tree that kind of smells just because of, you know, the area that you're in. But you do manage to find some plants among the park.
Never eat this one. It'll give you the shit, the poos.
The shits.
It'll give you the runs.
Ha!
I mean, unless you want to get somebody else to have them.
Wait, but what if I want to run really fast?
Not that kind of running.
Oh.
It's more of a, you'll expel your bowels quite profusely.
So wait, do you know what this tastes like?
It's quite, it's a little on the sweet side.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a perception.
Oh, thank God. That's 22.
Okay. So she just kind of like plucks it and looks at it a little while and like kind of feigns interest and then tries to like do the whole like pretend that she's putting it back down but really keeps it in her palm and tries to shove it in her pocket.
I'll let her. Oh, and this one, we've got a little bit of wormwood over here. It's very good for numbing pain. But it is quite bitter.
Oh, cool. I should bring some back for Daddy.
Did you say wormwood?
Yes.
Isn't that stuff hella toxic?
Maybe? I don't know. I think it's
Okay.
also a pain reliever in small doses. I'm going off of vague, very bad old knowledge
It's
of
actually
plants.
used for digestive problems. Interesting. I was
So,
wrong.
certain kind of pain.
It's like, I'm pretty sure wormwood used to be used for medicinal properties. I don't know, though.
Well, so did mercury, but that wasn't necessarily a good idea.
Fair. Fair.
Still, yeah, it's not the same super toxic stuff I was thinking about. So ignore me.
So are you and Dad getting into a fight again tonight?
Actually, maybe. We were... It's quite possible. We found out there's some very bad people out there, so... we're
Okay,
trying
so
to-
we should grab some more of this then, right?
Probably, yeah.
Dad's not very good at fighting. He tries hard, though. I beat him every time.
I've noticed. It's all right, though. I've got a bit of healing under my belt, and he seems quite competent as well. At least healing his bruises.
Okay. So you continue to spend the day, you know, just kind of entertaining Sasha and She spends a
Subtly
brief amount of
teaching her.
time talking about this cute boy in her class.
Oh, what's his name?
Ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Why do you bring it up if you don't want to look it up?
Because I have whims. I have whims.
Ian, we need
Does
to
it
know his
happen
name
to
so
be
that we could
Mako?
ship them.
Oh, it's nobody. It's just Mako.
Isn't that kid that smooshed your flowers?
I mean, he was just teasing.
Well, hopefully he's learned his lesson.
Yeah, he actually invited me to his birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. He was telling me about how he's going to have these performers there, and you know his parents are really busy, but they're gonna be around.
that sounds wonderful. Do you need help getting there?
I'm used to walking there alone, but you know, if you're free, having company would be nice.
If I'm free, I'll go.
Cool.
And then we slowly walk back so I can leave her with the other old druid lady, goblin.
Rock.
Yes, Morok Tomb Thrust. Which, do you stop and talk with her at all, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop and talk with her and just kind of get her up to date.
Oh, how'd your meeting go?
It went all right. It doesn't seem like he's figured out much, although he thinks he's being followed. He also said he gave you some messages for me quite a while ago to meet up with him.
Oh, that's weird. I don't remember hearing anything of that. Did he get anything useful for us for our investigations?
No, not really.
Oh. Huh. Strange that he hasn't gotten any useful information so far. I think he's been in town for like a month so far.
Well, I mean, we haven't exactly been having much luck in that direction either.
I mean, you've gotten something though, right?
Well, there are people being turned into fish people. That's what I found out yesterday. That's a weird thing, apparently. Humans don't normally turn into fish people, apparently.
Oh? How did that happen?
Some group called the Twisted Fang
Okay.
are doing it. I don't know much about them, honestly.
Yes, I recall hearing some things about them a little while back. I think I have some people I can talk to. I'll try and follow up on that.
That would be wonderful. I think they might have something to do with the blood tide. At least it seems to be leaning that way. Since we found the fish person in the blood tide.
Oh, yeah. I remember hearing that they were a pretty nasty group. So, what kind of impression did you get from him? What did you think?
He seemed pretty upfront. But seemed like a pretty standard druid to me.
Oh, okay. I don't know, I kind of got the feeling that he couldn't really be trusted. Kind of had that shifty aura around him. You didn't get that?
I more got he really didn't want to be here.
Yeah, I mean, it is convenient that he's been running into so much trouble. He might just be trying to get out of this.
But even if he was, it wouldn't exactly be great. Since who knows if this could spread to other places.
Yes, that would be quite bad indeed. I mean, already I've heard that the fishermen are having trouble supplying enough food for the town.
Really? Well, I guess when all of your fish die, yeah.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Generally, you want fish to be dead because you're eating them and not because...
Weird, mysterious, bloody tides.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
it helps.
exactly trust eating them if they died that way.
Yeah. But, you know. Okay, well... I'll be sure to look over Sasha for the rest of the day and tell me if you find anything else out, right?
Yep. I'll keep you informed.
Okay. That all happens. And let's fast forward to everybody being off their jobs. And did you all make any plans on how to meet up at all?
Well,
No, but-
I was going to
Doc?
swing by Piotr's bar after the meeting on my way back to the docks.
Okay.
Tell him about Dimitri and I's plan of investigating when he gets off work. How
Who
does
gets
my
off-
meeting go?
So, yes, let's do that then. So, you have been given the address of a particular building in the Ladare district where you are meeting with a particular woman named something Uralai, who is the undersecretary of scheduling for Talik, the council member of the Council of 17 in Aquila. And yeah, so you go, you do the normal having a meeting in a place stuff where you talk to the receptionist and then get passed on into a surprisingly nice office for an undersecretary of scheduling.
Wow. This is beautiful.
Oh, hello. Please sit down.
I look around. Oh no, I'm dirty from walking here. All the furniture
Oh,
is
it's
so
fine.
nice.
Don't worry. You're perfectly presentable. Uralai.
Rhea, it's so nice to meet you. I've been so excited for this meeting. We scheduled it a while ago. I'm so happy that you can make time for me.
Yes, well, the gears of bureaucracy sure do move slow, but I hope that I can be of help.
Oh, I definitely think you can. I'm trying to get a meeting with the Council of 17. And everyone I've talked to has said, you're the one who can make it happen. You must be so, high up in the system.
Oh, yes. Well,
That's really
I'm actually have been mentored by Talisk himself, so hopefully I'll be able to... Yes. So, let me get his schedule out, and I'll see what I can do. Just giant book. Slams it on the ground, opens it.
I'm gonna look for something on her person to compliment.
Okay, go ahead and roll perception.
Okay.
Quick question. Did you just say Talisk?
Talik.
Talik. Okay.
That's a 14.
Talisk is someone else. Apparently, I don't come up with many unique names. It's fine. You got a 19?
Yeah, 14.
14? Okay, so this is a Marn halfling woman who has, olive skin and she's wearing a nice blue dress, and she has some earrings that stand out. They're actually little symbols of grain.
Wow, those earrings are so cool.
Oh, thanks.
Are-
Yeah.
Are they a family heirloom? They look so pretty.
No, I just I got them at the market during the Chromatic Festival.
Oh wow! So they're they're made by
Or
a
the
local
Chromatic Markets.
artist.
There we go. Yeah, I think it was a person who... Oh, dropped accent. I think it is a person who works out in the countryside. He made a special trip out just for the festival.
Wow, that's so interesting. They have such a cool story behind them.
Go
They're
ahead and
really
roll
pretty.
Diplomacy.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a decent roll. With my diplomacy bonus of 3, that's a 20.
Okay. With a 20, you notice that she seems to appreciate the compliments, and her disposition towards you improves.
Oh.
Yes, you're actually, quite dressed quite lovely yourself. Can you describe something of
Yeah, so
worth pointing out?
sure. Rhea wears the standard garb of the Temple of the 17th Sage, because we are the port city location. Our colors are all blue, so it's basically just like a kind of like a flowy top that's cropped a little bit, and then a skirt that's split with pants underneath.
Okay. Oh, and that's such a nice outfit that you have. Such a nice outfits that you have. There we go.
Thank you. I have a theory. I think maybe blue might be your favorite color. Is it?
Oh, you noticed?
You're wearing blue too. We kind of match.
Oh. Anyways, let me see here. Oh, I see that his schedule is full for the next 2 weeks. Unfortunately, he's a very busy man.
Well, yeah, I that makes so much sense. I know he has so much. He works so hard, and he has to do so much to keep the city running as well as it does. You guys all are just so good at dedicating your lives to public service. It's really impressive.
Yes, we
but
are.
If he's too
dedicated
busy,
servants.
if he's too busy in the next 2 weeks, what about a little bit further out?
Well, I was thinking that sometimes people tend to cancel on him. You know how that goes. Things come up, so perhaps you could maybe come back in a few days.
Okay.
Maybe we can see if something else has opened up by then.
Absolutely. What day should I come back?
Well, if you come back on the second hoof, maybe something will have shown up by then. 2 days from now.
Okay. Absolutely. That sounds so nice of you. Thank you so much for finding another time to fit me into your schedule this week.
Of course. I'm always trying to look to help the good citizens of Aquila. Especially someone as lovely as yourself. She reaches over on the table and kind of touches your hand before moving it away.
I blush. All right. Well, you know what? I don't want to take up any more of your time. I know you're a super busy, important person. So I'll just I can just leave now if that's good, and then I'll see you on the second hoof of the lake.
Okay, I'm so sorry I couldn't be of more help. I'll be sure to ask around and see if there's anything else that I can do for you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. You
Successful meeting.
head out, having stalled out at another layer of the vast, vast city bureaucracy, and head back out into the world. Yeah, and where do we... So moving forward from that...
Who gets off work first? Dimitri or myself?
I wanted to
You
do
both-
something on my lunch break.
Okay. What do you do on your lunch break?
Thinking to myself while I'm working by myself, cleaning up actual real shit, I am just going through my head on thinking of different people who might be able to answer some questions or at least get some more information. And the first person that comes to my head that I really don't want to talk to, but I have a hunch might know something of, like, you know, dark, evil stuff in the city. And I'm thinking Zaya Peskolov. And I'm wondering if I remember where is the easiest place to find her in town, or if she has like someone I need to talk to first to talk to her. I know she's very dangerous and has a bunch of people that work for her, but I have a hunch to go do that. So if anything, I think it might be in the Brinestone district is my first idea. So I go there for the hour I have on my lunch break and kind of begin to just ask around just to get a surface level bit of information.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a diplomacy to gather knowledge.
Of course, let me not have a d20 ready. That's the nat 20. It's 27 total.
Oh, snap. So it's a 20 total, you said?
27 total.
27. Okay. Excuse me while I bring up my notes on Zaya. Okay. You know that Zaya had a upbringing similar to yours. She was an orphan, but she got raised in Ravna instead of in Aquila. And she is kind of like a big deal in the criminal underworld, but you know that she tends to keep office. You know, she kind of does that thing where she sits in the back corner and she takes meetings with various people and things in the Charging Stallion.
All right. Is that a bar in Brinestone district or Wet Hook?
So that is going to be in the Mugra district, actually.
Oh, my place.
Yes, and
Okay.
it is not just a bar slash tavern. It is also a well-known underground fight club,
And what's it called again?
the Charging Stallion.
The Charging Stallion. Okay. All right. I gain that information on my lunch break, and I go back to work for another few hours.
Okay. Yeah, you all get off work at about the same time, so like, you know.
Right, how far? I know we. No, he's in Wet Hook and I'm in Brightonstone. So
Yeah, you're
I'll wait at the bar for everybody to inevitably show up.
okay. And indeed, time passes, and everybody, one by one, seems to accumulate in this bar.
Hey, how was work? Just a regular day?
Just a pretty regular day.
So,
How'd
what were you
that?
gonna say?
How'd the stakeout go?
Yeah, I didn't end up going back last night. I actually got well, sorry, but I actually got a note. Here it is. I'll pull out the note that I got and show him that says knock. Hold on. It says don't answer the knock, stay asleep by a guy or girl named the one who watches the fire. So go ahead.
So you failed to follow up on watching someone who might be working with these people who are trying to do whatever the heck they're trying to do to the city, because someone handed you a weird note.
Yeah, I don't know. I got caught up. I was just talking to Satina and Rhea most of the night. But I don't know. Did you go back or anything?
No,
I
because
can-
I thought you would.
I can check it on my way back later tonight. But I was thinking, there is this lady in town. Her name is Zaya Peskolov, I believe, and she's like,
Sounds Ravnan.
yeah, I think she might be. She's kind of a bad person a little bit, but if there's someone who might know some more information on this like warehouse in Bryanstone and these other things that are going on, disappearances, if she's on one side or another, she might know. But she's dangerous. And I know she's in the Mulgrave district at a place called the Charging Stallion. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's not really your side of town. But I was thinking, not tonight, but maybe in a couple days or two, I'd go there and, I don't know, check the place out, see if I can maybe talk to somebody, get some information, see if she knows anything, because, you know, people are just disappearing in the Mulgrave district. If she knows anything, it would, I don't know, it's probably floated under her nose.
Probably
What?
worth investigating.
Yeah. Is anyone else here yet?
I believe. Yep, there comes in Lysta.
Ah,
Hi.
hey. What was your name again? Oh, Leicester, that's what it was. Hey, how was your day?
Oh, it was pretty fun. Hung out with Sosha.
That's your daughter, right, Piotr?
That is correct. How did it go, by the way? Didn't get into too much trouble?
No, I just kind of taught her the medicinal properties of some plants.
Interesting. Useful knowledge.
Especially since they seem to grow in that park nearby, so...
She seems to have a way with the plants of the city. Far more than I do, in any case. Don't know who she learned it from.
Seems to have a real connection with the land.
Whatever she
Right.
likes.
Well,
Once
once Ray is here, I guess we should just head out go to that pier. When we get there, they were like, I'm not sure exactly what to do. Are we supposed to act like we're looking for something or question people?
I think we're supposed to act like we're investigating it, and then we will probably get attacked, is what I understood.
So I had a thought on what we could do there.
And just
If possible-
before, sorry, as you're about to go into that, Rhea comes in.
Oh, hey, Rhea. We were just talking about what to actually do at the pier.
Oh, well, it looks like I got here at just the right time. How was work
Yeah.
today, Mitri?
Shit. I had an idea. I was just telling Piotr though. About the place over in Mulgrave. We could probably check it out together. I don't know if the place is really your style, but actually it might be since you beat up those guys yesterday. But it's like a fight club.
Oh, so you get to spar with other people there?
Well, no, I'm not going to go to do that, but I don't know. We might. You know what? Maybe if I bet on you or something like that, because you fight, right? Like
Well,
you've got arms. Like, what if you got yourself a match there, which will, give us reason to be there instead of looking like I'd be snooping
that's
around
a
and
great
then
idea. Then they'll think we're just there, to participate in the fight, and then it'd be kind of cool to win too.
yeah, because I'm trying to talk to this lady named Zaya Peskolov, and
Zaya Pascal.
she's she's a bad person, but she might have information that could help us out, and she's over in the Mulgrave district right near us, so.
Yeah, I think that would be super. I think we should absolutely go there.
And
It's so close to our
Piotr
house.
Leicester probably come too. Maybe, I don't know. Not
As long as
tonight, but
If you guys want to
As long
make
as
some
after
money
work.
betting on me.
what was
I'll
that?
think about it.
Yeah,
That
okay.
sounds very much like Rhea.
I feel like we should never, ever tell Sasha that this place exists.
No, please don't.
That
It's like
is wise.
yeah.
So she'll go there. and
Ping
try
of
and fight
sorrow
and-
echoes
knowing
throughout
her-
the city.
No, it's not a safe part of any town, so.
Oh no, I'm afraid she'll win. Anyway, I have a plan for tonight as we investigate that pier. I would like for you three to investigate it more closely, and I will watch from a nearby. I'll climb onto a roof or something, and watch and see if anybody is watching you guys. And well, if they attack, then I can just drop in and reinforce. If they don't, then I can follow them or identify them, or if I don't see anybody, then
Or if
we're
they try to
nowhere
run
talking.
away to avoid our questioning, you could drop down and block their retreat.
Exactly.
I think that there's a lot of benefits to that. That would be so nice of you to do that, Piotr.
Sounds like a good
Well-
idea.
Do we know, like, if we were to be attacked or something, which is crazy, but who would be doing it? Like, would it be Twisted Fang or just other hired people, like, before, like, one of the militias?
Twisted Fang or one of their hirelings. Unless we're especially unlucky, in which case it might be one of the militias.
Well, there's only one way to find out. And
It
honestly,
acts like we, yeah.
kind of already
never mind.
pissed off one of the militias, so what's there to lose?
All right. So do we go at nightfall or now when it's sunny out?
I think a bit later into the evening, but not full dark. Unless you guys can see in the dark.
No.
No.
Okay, so if we're gonna wait, perhaps, well, we can't go to the Brimstone and look for that warehouse until we do this to throw them off, so. Are you guys hungry?
I could eat.
Sure. Well, there's a place actually kind of like just across the district line right in Wet Hook, kind of near the pier we could eat. It's just like a little like fish place, fish shack, but cheap sandwiches and things like that.
Does the tavern I work in, where we are right now, serve food, Ian?
Yes.
Well, I know this place that's considerably closer. It's called the Boozy Ewer. You might have heard of it.
Yeah, funny, but the place was just closer to where we're going. We can eat here, fine.
I mean,
I'm gonna throw a glance and a wink at the boss,
Yeah.
and then also put in an order for food.
Also, as you're saying this, Dirty Joe just kind of barges into the conversation. Why all the glum faces? Come on, you all look so grim.
Did you not just work a full day?
I mean, he
He has
looks
been working
awkwardly-
very hard here.
He
the whole
looks
day.
awkwardly at Piotr. Yeah,
Working very hard on his tankard of ale.
it's a full-time job. Takes a-
I
Yeah, mate.
can
Bug off.
see. Not entirely sure that's super healthy, but you know.
Healthy schmelthy.
All right.
Yeah, Joe, when have you ever known me not to look grim? Alright, I'm gonna go put in my order.
Okay. You
Damn it.
all
I have to actually pay for this now since I'm here.
put in your food orders and tolerate Joe as you.
I can pay for your food, Dimitri.
No, I've got
I
it.
worked so hard for your
I'm fine. I've got money.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and I'll put my coin pouch on the table so signifying I do have money. Pull out some coins, push them forward on the counter to whoever's taking my coins. It's would have been easier to just go to the fish place, but
Really? I feel like not leaving is easier.
well, it's just on the way to where we were going, but cheaper food, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah, you all sit down for a okay meal. It's not fantastic, but it's
Fantastic side.
You beat me to it.
it's the name of the stream. Well, company.
Funny joke.
Nailed it.
I mean, the button had to get used. It's right there.
Favorite button.
I spent so much time trying to figure out how to string a USB cable all the way over there.
Right? It was so
Ah.
worth it.
Anyways,
Alright, so now it's evening and we head out?
so we're gonna go on break for
Oh.
a little bit while I get set up for combat. That might
Oh.
or might not happen. I just want to have it ready, and then yeah.
She's gonna go down at the docks, you guys.
Good thing that I took Shocking Grasp instead of Shillelagh because I've learned I'm not very good at hitting things with my staff.
Okay. But yes, we will be back in a bit. Okay, we're back.
Woo!
So, when we left off, we were fast forwarding through meal and on to the nighttime exploration of Pier 13A.
Evening, or is it like night, like midnight night, or like 8 o'clock?
It's up to you.
I like 8 o'clock.
Okay. Either way, the sun is very down and has been for about 5 or 6 hours by this point.
Yeah, short days.
Short days.
Long
All right,
nights.
so 13A is kind of a little bit further back from where I work, so it's a bit of a walk.
So you work at the dock. This is the shipyards.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we're going to Redwood, is it?
Yes. You're going to the Catfoot shipyards in the Redwood district, where ships are made and repaired.
I don't have the note that there's shipyards in Redwood.
Yeah, there were some last minute adjustments once I realized that I needed to reconfigure some things so that definitions lined up correctly. Not important. Anyways, you all.
Dimitri, you know how to find your way there?
Did you call him to
Yeah, and it's fucking Dimitri, man.
Cool. I'm gonna split off from you guys now, and I'll see. I know where it is. I'll see you guys there. Or, yeah, I'll see you guys there.
Piotr,
All right.
you should have a signal for us in case you I don't know, in case you see something or we should leave or you need help.
I'm gonna pick up a rock off the ground. I'll throw you a signal.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay.
So, you all head over to the shipyards, and when you arrive, you see stretching before you a very, very large collection of piers and half-built ships and ships that have like holes in various parts of them. It's quiet and empty at this point because most of the craftsmen who work here have gone home for the night, but you still do hear the splashing of the waves against the shore near the piers, and you can feel kind of the salty sea breeze hit you in the face as you approach.
I'm going to sneak through some back alleys to a building nearby and then climb to the top of the building using my handy-dandy grappling hook.
Okay.
Somehow it smells
Us pedestrians are just
here.
walking in.
I love being able
Haven't-
to walk by the ocean. It's so nice.
Haven't actually been over to these shipyards, actually.
Really?
Don't really come to Redwood too much.
But you know everything about the city.
Well, I knew they existed and such. I knew how to get here, but I just haven't actually been here. Maybe I have a long time ago, but it just smells different. Less,
It does. Less pee.
I don't know.
Lot
less
less
shitty.
urine.
But anyway, I don't know what to like pretend like we're looking for. So do we just start like turning stuff over?
Well, it was a specific pier.
Oh, 13A is it's 1, 2. It's probably the 13th one. That seemed to be in order.
Yeah, so I think let's head to that one and then look like we're looking for things.
All right.
Or actually look for things. I don't know.
You begin walking down the piers, and it takes you a little while to get to 13A. It's about 1,000 feet down, which is not a small amount of distance.
It's a bit of
Piotr,
a stroll.
Yes?
you see them walking down. You're on a rooftop. What do you
I'm
do?
sneaky on the rooftop, and I was sneaky getting to the rooftop.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Do you want to roll that for me, or should I roll it myself?
I'll roll it for you. That's a good point. What's
Plus
your
7.
bonus? +7? Okay.
Or actually, you could just use my DC for it for everybody else's perception checks. It's 17, the DC.
I don't see you. Probably. I mean, I want to know if I see him.
I think I see
Holy
him.
ball sacks. That's another nat 20. 24
Well,
on my
you
perception.
see him. I fail to, I think.
I'm pretty sure my
Reads,
passive
yeah.
perception lets me see him. 17.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled a 16, so I don't see him.
Okay. I still rolled for your stealth, so.
Okay.
Well, if it matters,
I know
we'll get to it.
Dimitri sees me, but does anybody else?
I don't think. What's your perception, Lysta?
Well, I can roll one, but my passive is 17.
Yeah, you don't like ambiently notice Piotr.
And then I rolled 19 to.
Okay. So
It's like nod, make sure Piotr's going to the right one. Like further down.
okay,
I'm at the right one.
yeah.
I'm a professional.
Is there people here?
No, it's roll a perception. Everyone can do that.
22.
Natural 20! So 27.
7.
Okay. 22, 27. Piotr, what'd you get?
9.
Okay. So, Dimitri and Lysta, you both hear in the distance really faint, like a wolf howling.
All right. Like, is
Lysta.
it coming from out at sea or inland?
It's coming from the, just out in the docks area.
Okay.
And then, Lysta, you can, just with your sharpened elven perception or senses, you can tell that there are several figures, one of which is humanoid, standing quite a ways out.
What is that awful sound? It's like
It's a wolf. Also there are a couple of figures over there as well. And I'll kind of like nod my
Where,
head
further
a little
down?
in the rough direction.
Do I notice them once she points them out?
No.
Okay.
don't see anything.
Unless you want to try and re-roll. Give yourself.
Once she points them
+3.
out, I'm like focused on where she's pointing at. So I'll take a reroll if
Yeah.
you're offering.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Take a +3. circumstance.
That's not great. 12.
Yeah, you don't notice.
Whatever. Not seeing stuff. Anyway, I think 13A's coming up here. Soon.
Yeah, you get to Pier 13 and you see that it stretches off into the distance. The one that is on your right immediately, like it's kind of like a T offset. The one that's on like first is Q.
We have to go all the way to the end.
So just in case we do get attacked and such, I know Ray's got muscles and things like that. I don't really do too much. Leicester, I saw you doing that like stuff with your hands before, but I don't know, is that like you can do a lot of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've also got my staff.
This. Right. And I don't know, Piotr's already
also,
on the
Oma
rooftop, so
here
I'm assuming he's
is
done
quite
this
helpful.
before or something.
I'll just kind of like give my little Leshy friend a pet.
Those scoochers.
Oh.
I was gonna try and do squeaks and I'm like, nope, my voice doesn't do that. Never mind. There we go.
Is that like an actual tree or something? Or plants?
Well, it's here. I crafted him out of plants. Yes.
You made him?
Yes. It's
Can you make me one?
no.
Okay.
That's awfully
It's-
selfish, ain't it?
It's bound to whoever makes them. So if I made one, it would just be.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Ray could
It's-
just learn to do it herself then, right?
Well, I mean, she would have to get instructed in some very, very, secret things, and it would
That's
risk my
okay.
position in teaching.
Like
her.
Yeah, no, that's
dedication,
okay. You don't
perhaps.
need to- you don't need to teach me. He's just so cute. May I give it scratches?
Sure.
Can I get some squeaky noises from people?
Nope.
I'm a Leshy. I'm a cute, adorable Leshy.
And that'd be the Leshy's voice.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
have to
I
have
don't
you
know
like
about-
make some recordings of Leshy noises so that I can put it on the soundboard. Yeah, I'll just go through and cut that out or something. I don't know. Something will happen. Anywho,
Yay, it's important.
yes. So you've been all like chatting at the end of the pier for a little while, but you realize that it is finally time to head forward, and you set off on your long journey down the dark and quiet pier.
I'll loop my arm through Yimitri's and skip a little bit.
Okay.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm just looking around cautiously, kind of contrasting her gleefulness.
Yeah. So you hear like your footsteps make hollow, echoey wooden thunks as you walk down the boardwalk. Thunk, thunk, thunk. And you feel the air get colder as you go further and further out to sea effectively. And as you get about 500 feet down, you notice that this fog begins to creep in from almost from nowhere, like rising from the bed of the ocean below you.
Do I see this fog rising up and me
Yes.
lose visibility on them?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna climb down from my perch and start sneaking my way out
Okay.
there.
Sounds
Got
good.
a bad vibe about this.
Yes.
Can't really see Piotr anymore.
Well, we have left the buildings quite a ways behind.
Yeah, stay close, like, don't go too far out of arm's reach, Leicester.
Did that shadowy figure that I saw before, is a kind of like sneaky look back. Is it the?
You
are
haven't
they-
passed it yet. It was like
Oh.
pretty far down there.
Ah, okay.
So
What does it look like? It's moving in our direction, or was it like all the way down Pier A?
it was all the way down Pier 13.
Okay, it's all the way down Pier.
Go ahead and roll perception. I will say I kind of miss the advantage and disadvantage system. It's so easy. 9. Okay. So, yeah, you lost track of them.
Fuck.
And eventually, you keep on walking down the pier, and you finally reach the Pier A. And let me see if I can bring up the map. Doot.
Why did they put A all the way at the end?
I don't know,
we
but
were supposed to
it's
start from the
awfully
other
quiet and
side.
foggy. I just feel like we're walking into a trap or something, like that guy set us up.
Well, we know it's a trap. We were specifically.
Well, then we're underprepared. I don't know.
Well-
I just don't normally do stuff like this.
It's worth still looking around. I'll walk down the pier and look at the are there crates and stuff?
Yes. So, in front of you, you see that there is a half-built ship with much of its skeletal structure in place, but boards missing from all over it. Next to you, with a small plank leading out onto the body of the ship, you see various tools and implements sitting scattered about haphazardly, as if, they are just kind of have been like, maybe they're organized at one point, but people jostling them and just, strewing them everywhere.
As I carefully sneak down the dock to try and catch up with them, I'm gonna draw my short sword and kind of have it hidden under my cloak.
I'm going to kind of rifle through the tools, see if there's anything hidden.
Go ahead and roll perception. Meanwhile, is everybody else happy with where they're positioned?
I would actually
10.
I want to check and see if there's anything hiding underneath the dock before I walk out onto it.
How?
Well,
Just like-
part of the dock isn't in the water, right? Because it's on the land.
No, you've been walking out towards the sea for quite a while now.
Got you this whole time. I
Yeah,
get
like
it. Never mind.
at the first intersection where this dock starts coming out from the land, it started with Q.
Yeah, got you.
So I had to go like all the way fucking out.
In that case, I will not check underneath the dock. Because I don't want to lay down on it. It looks dirty.
Okay.
So, yeah, so my position's great.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
I'll be standing right next to Ray, kind of just standing there, not particularly looking for anything, just kind of keeping an eye out while they're investigating.
Okay.
Kind of looking for Piotr as well.
And after a little while of rummaging, so Lysta, you don't find anything terribly of note. You keep on coming across like books and journals, but they're all just like empty or filled with nonsense or filled with, ship schematics. And after you've been kind of poking around for a little while, everybody go ahead and roll perception.
I'm gonna keep using this purple one. It's kicking ass.
16.
17.
5.
Everybody except Rhea hears some footsteps coming from down the dock towards the B direction. A is where you came from.
Hey, Rhea, get up. Someone's coming.
You hear, so the footsteps are kind of like, they sound kind of rhythmic, like a dog walking. And there are like at least 2 sets. And then you also hear some heavier footsteps from somebody, sounds like, somebody kind of smaller in size. And you hear a voice come from behind the wall of fog that's now fully enveloped this pier. Dead, everyone's going to die. dead, slaughter, murder, and death. And from just over the horizon, or just on, like, piercing through this wall of fog, you see two creatures that look like pitch black and dog-like. You see a furry, pointed mane that resembles blackened iron, and a series of blood-red eyes crawling up from its muzzle. With a mouth full of crowded, pointy, gleaming teeth, even a glance betrays the sheer depths of bloodlust and hatred that crawl within each of their souls. Meanwhile, you also see a boy around the age of 12 to 14-ish, somewhere around there, just kind of like holding, his sword just like this, walking kind of with a swagger down the boardwalk. So, I see you finally all came. Had to wait long enough.
What the fuck are you even talking about?
I think it's past your bedtime. Aren't your parents worried about you?
I don't have any parents, but you all fell into our trap.
Are you part of the Twisted Fang then?
You got it.
But you're so
All right.
little.
Don't
so
call me
subtle for
little, I'm
people.
big. I'm so big, I'm gonna show you. Everybody roll initiative.
But I'm taller.
Jesus Christ, he's actually
Perception for
serious.
initiative.
Okay, let's get slightly better music.
Ian, perception for initiative, the usual.
Yeah, you can use stealth.
Ooh, okay.
Could we use diplomacy for being
I
in
got,
conversation?
Natural 20.
Because that is a
Actually,
thing.
yeah, you can use diplomacy if you want. And what'd you get?
Right on.
27.
Okay, so Lysta, 27.
18 for
18
Dimitri.
for Dimitri. Piotr,
21.
21. And Rhea,
5.
5.
Where exactly did he appear on the pier? Because we might have adjusted our positioning to listen to him for a second.
He's on the map.
Where?
He's the cross sword and axe.
Oh, okay. Those look like barrels to me.
Okay.
I thought those were a part of the map.
The front two are the wolfy creatures, and the back one is the boy.
Okay.
So, I need to roll for.
Is my character adjacent to Rhea? I can't tell the squares.
You are that one.
Yeah.
Rhea is there, so you're pretty close.
Am I like in touch range though? That's where I wanted to be initially.
Now you are.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got the wolfy things first,
Really?
and yep,
Dang.
Gee.
boy's going to yell, "My Quover going to tear you apart! Get him!" Why don't I leave these things
Prancer
up?
and Dancer.
Buttons and Krusty.
I love Krusty. He's my favorite. I don't want to hurt Krusty.
Okay.
Cry when Krusty dies. Pour one out for Krusty.
So they immediately run up to Rhea and Dimitri, and they do some attacks of the jawy, bitey variety.
No, that's not nice.
So we got a 21. We'll do this against Rhea,
Yep, that'll hit.
and then a 20 or 16
Oh, 16?
against
yeah.
Rhea still.
That one
Yeah.
will not hit.
Okay, and then Dimitri,
Yes.
we got a 18.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
And then a math. What's math? It is 25.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
But which one's biting who?
25 is a crit.
Is
Oh,
Krusty,
boy.
Is Krusty biting
So
which
Rhea.
one's attacking?
Krusty is the one on top. Buttons is below. Krusty is biting
Dimitri.
Rhea,
Oh,
and Buttons is biting Dimitri.
so you got Krusty.
Nice. You hit and crit me. So go ahead.
Okay.
Good to have
So
to touch Krusty.
for crits, it's double everything or roll twice and double the bonus.
It's just double everything.
Okay. So for Rhea, we have 7. And then he also tries to pull you down with its jaws and gets a pretty high number
Okay.
of its athletics for knockdown.
Yep, athletics against their reflex
24.
save DC.
Against my reflex DC,
Yeah.
Yep, which is
10
your reflex
plus.
modifier plus 10.
it's 18. So yeah, I will fall.
Okay. Next up is Dimitri. That is 8 damage for the first one,
You're gonna kill me, dude.
and then that'll fail. And then
Level
14 for the next one.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, wow.
I
That
have
is-
16 health.
That is terrible. Okay.
I have 19 health. We're level 1.
Yeah.
We don't have a lot of health.
No.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, so you're down either way. And that's going to be their turn. Next up is Lysta.
Yeah, I am going to find the spell that I'm looking for. I'm going to move up to where Dimitri is down. Okay, and I'm going to actually no, I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay back there for now.
By the way, next up is Piotr.
And I'm going to use 2 of my actions to cast Heal on Dimitri, because that gives it range and gives an extra +8 to healing. So that's 1d8 plus.
Doesn't it just make the healing into 8 instead of giving you +8?
And it says increase the hit points restored by 8.
Okay, so you healed our healing.
Yeah, so that's.
I'm prone at the 8 hit points and wounded 1.
Oh, it's 11.
I am at 11 hit points.
Okay.
I'm looking at the book, Alex. That's the exact wording.
I'm checking for myself.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, Dimitri, you
Yep,
just like get tackled by one of these quove and fall on the ground, and then just, you know, blood everywhere, and everything goes dark for like half a second until the lights flicker back on as you feel magic surge throughout your body, closing wounds and repairing bite marks.
And then I'm going to, for my last action, I'm gonna move forward. Can I get in between, like in that corner between Dimitri and there?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Getting set up to buff some people.
Okay, so that was 3 actions. Next up
Yep.
is Piotr.
I
And then
would
after
like
that
to move.
is
How high is
Dimitri.
the dock above the water, actually?
3 feet.
Oh,
Not
only
very
3 feet.
high.
Okay.
Kick the dogs into the water.
Yeah, but they'll be able to climb back out if it's just 3 feet. Well, I'm just gonna step forward, so I'm standing right next to Lysa. Is there room on the dock there?
That is as close as you can get to the action with the current configuration without moving here, which I suppose reaction attacks aren't really a thing in this unless you take feats, right?
You have to have
Unless you
the
have the
feet.
right class.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can move into the like corner square between Lysta and Ymitri.
You mean, Rhea?
Rhea and Ymitri, yes, sorry.
All right, I'll move there, and I'm gonna make an attack on the rightmost one.
Okay.
19,
19 will hit.
and I assume I'm hidden.
Yes.
Bad sneak attack, but dealt 8 damage.
Okay. That is a thing.
And I'm going to attempt to use my other action, because I'm assuming I'm not hidden anymore, to try and shove the other one into the water.
Okay.
I got an 17 for my athletics.
It is against their fort DC?
Reflex DC.
Reflex DC. You got a what?
17.
That will miss.
Okay. Oh, that's my turn.
Okay. Next up is Ymitri.
All right. I actually have the dying 2 condition since that was a crit. And my turn order is moved to immediately after the creature that downed me. So my turn gets skipped to next initiative.
Oof, buddy. Okay. That means that it is now the boy's turn, and he sees.
Or it's directly before the dog that downed me, not after.
Okay.
Don't you just have the wounded value?
I have wounded 2 because he downed me with a crit, and you got me up. So it was dying 2, and then now it's wounded 2.
So the boy's going to shout from the far end of the pier after seeing Piotr try to shove one of the dogs into the water. Yeah, that's a good idea! Buttons, try and pull them down! Get them into the water! And, wave his sword in that general direction. That will make it Rhea's turn.
Okay. I am going to want to stand up. Could I attempt to do like a fancy sweeping of the dog's legs as I'm getting up?
You can
Because
try
I'm
to
all-
trip, yes.
I'm all fancy. Number. Okay. So that's athletics.
Yep,
Oh, that's 15. So
that'll miss.
yeah. Okay, so then I'm gonna stand up,
Okay,
and then I will.
so that's 2 actions so far.
Yeah. Then I will unarmed strike.
Okay.
Flurry of blows?
Oh yes, I will flurry of blows. Exactly. The first one is going to be not very good. Because I continue to roll poorly in combat every time. That's an 11.
Okay, and 11 will miss.
Yeah, I kind of thought it might.
Okay,
My second one
okay.
at the
Right, flurry of blows.
It's -4 because my second attack, but that's still a natural 20, not a natural 20, an unnatural 20 to hit.
So you have to subtract 8 because you tried to do the knockdown ability, which is your first attack.
Oh, that counts as an
but
attack.
you still hit.
Oh, cool. Yay. That's exciting. You guys, I hit something in combat. I think that's my first time hitting, actually. Oh, and I rolled minimum damage. So three whole points of damage.
Okay. And you are attacking the...
I
Piotr,
don't
you
want you to
attacked
reach.
the one that hurt Ymitri, right?
The other one.
Okay. So, how much damage did you cause?
3.
Okay. The Quove lets out a yelp as you just kind of like give it a punch to the face, and it recoils before looking back at you and growling. And that makes it Yamitri's turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to use my first action to stand up. I'm going to use my second action to move 25 feet away from that animal. Can I go to the other side of like Lysta and Rhea, down that side of the pier? Not by myself. And then my last action, I'm going to drink the minor healing potion on my bandolier.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Sounds good. That makes it the Quove's turn.
Max health.
And they are first going to try and throw Rhea into the water. For a 20, no, not the attack, it is the athletics, which is a 19 versus your reflex DC.
Yeah, I'm in the drink.
Okay.
By 1.
Well, let me double check my, yeah, okay. And then it's going to start biting at Piotr. 12. 21.
Hit.
Okay. Second attack. That'll miss. That wasn't a very good roll. 6 damage, and then what was it?
What buttons is going to attack?
No, so it's a athletics to try and knock Piotr down, and it will get.
Does multi-attack penalty still apply to this?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's going to be at a. This is the third attack action, so that'd be. Yeah, that'll miss.
Okay.
Unless, you know, your DC is 9.
It is 19.
Okay.
So if a critical failure does anything, it
Fail.
doesn't critical fail anyway. Never mind.
Okay. So next up is Buttons, who starts biting at Dimitri also. First attack,
You mean
What?
Peter?
or Piotr, sorry. Starts biting at Piotr, gets a 20.
Hit.
Okay, next attack. This will be with 2 attack penalties. Miss, and then it'll try and throw you into the water with a force reposition, and that'll miss.
Okay.
9 damage, and that's it. So with a
Not doing super hot.
flurry of bites and chomps, the Quove starts trying to bite at you, and one manages to tear a chunk out of your leg. And with that, it'll be Lysta's turn.
I am going to move up to where Rhea was before she got knocked down, so I'm next to wrong person. There you go. And then try and shocking grasp this fucking wolf.
Okay.
Ooh, fuck. It's 10.
That'll miss.
That's all I've got. That was 3 actions.
Okay. Next up is Piotr.
I'm going to attempt to step up and to the right,
Is that right?
and attempt to sneak attack the one that I'm flanking with Lysta.
Sounds good.
Ooh, that's very nice. 24.
24. That will hit.
Will it crit though?
No.
Against its flat-footed AC?
Oh, flat-footed. That means you take away the dex bonus, right?
No, it
Mhm.
means -2 to their
Wait,
AC.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
It's the
Okay.
same thing as flanked.
That's right.
That will still not crit.
Okay. Well, short sword. Hopefully, I can't roll for damage. 7 damage to this one.
Okay.
I'll attempt to do the same thing again.
Okay.
Considerably less good attack roll. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Flat-footed. Okay.
Nope.
Well, that's my turn.
Cool. Next up is the boy who is going to he's going to take a pouch out of his cloak and take out some things that kind of look like fish bones and just toss them in the water and say, "Yeah, keep on throwing them in there. You can do it, Buttons." And then some new creatures appear.
Can we not? And say we did.
So
Oh, no.
a
Is that a
swarm, no, a swarm of creatures that look like a skeleton body of a fish headed by a piranha head with viciously sharp teeth begin splashing and frothing up the water and begin drifting in the general direction of Rhea.
How far away are they?
They are now 10 feet away from you. 15. But that is their turn. So that makes it Rhea.
Okay. Well, that's going to entirely change what I was going to try and do.
Can try and climb up like one of the posts.
Yeah.
It is
I
only 3 feet.
can. I know. I was going to swim towards the kid and then climb up and try and push him in the frickin' water. But now I can't do that. Because why would I be able to do anything cool? It's fine. Like Fa Mulan, I'm going to climb this post.
Okay. Make a climb check.
Acrobatics.
Athletics.
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 Oh yeah, yep, athletics. That's right. They're just not right next to each other.
Natural 20!
It's 25,
Okay.
so probably critical success.
Yes. And because of that, I will let you get up on the dock with one swift motion and move 15 feet with the same action.
Cool, nifty. Can I come up on the other side of the wolf rose?
That good?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm super mad at Krusty. Now I'm wet. And if there's anything I don't like being, I guess. No, I'm fine with being wet. I'm going to shift. I'm going to slip into my tidal stance as an action,
I mean,
and
now
then
that you're wet, you might as well.
flurry of blows with my third action to make sea swell attacks. So the first one
On theme.
is 2. I rolled a 2.
So close.
So that's a 7.
No. Oh, buddy, the dice hate you tonight.
Every single game of this new campaign, I've rolled like shit.
Oh, we found the new Marshal.
Hey, I do what I can. That's a 13 to hit.
Don't
so-
worry, this means that you'll have a lot of luck for the final boss fight in a year.
Right.
13, that'll miss.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so it's flat-footed. That'll still miss. Yeah. Next up is going to be Ymitri.
All right. So, do these dogs look alive or undead?
They are alive.
All right. Cool. So I'm gonna
The fishies
from
are undead.
from back there, the one that's the one that downed me, the one that I don't like. I think it's Krusty. I'm gonna hit him with the daze. So I need a will save from him.
It's buttons that downed
Yep.
you.
Or,
It
or
is
buttons. He's
Good
looking to
point.
try to beat a 17.
He will pass.
He will pass. All right. Nothing happens, but I'm going to move up behind Blue Dot. That's my turn.
Okay. That will make it the wolf's turn, or not wolf, Quove's turn. And they are going to bite some more. Okay, so Krusty is going to bite at Piotr.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if they can roll below a 20 this time.
Nope. That
Fuck
will. So does a 27 crit?
It does not crit.
Okay. And that'll miss. And that'll miss. 8.
Well, I'm down.
Okay. Don't need to do that then. And then the next one, Buttons, will start biting at Rhea. Does a 24.
Level 1.
Yep. That'll miss. And that'll miss. 8. And then 6. So it takes the penalty of 11. 16 against your reflex.
I have 18 as my DC for reflex.
Okay. That will make it so that you do not get tripped. But with a flurry of bites, Krusty brings Piotr down and begins eyeing his breathing body hungrily, and the other one tries to bite at Rhea and does manage to get a good chomp in, but otherwise is relatively unsuccessful.
And it was 8 points of damage?
Yes.
Cool, I'm at 4 health points.
Leicester, you're up.
Okay, well, I've used all of my level 1 spells, so
Man, remember how all those other combats were really easy?
I'm going to...
This is my first combat.
I don't know what you're referring to about those other combats being easy. The first session, I rolled 3 natural 1s and a natural 2, and that was my combat. So...
Oof, buddy.
I'm going to cast Guidance on Rhea for 1 action, and then for 2 actions, I'm going to cast Electric Arc on both of these doggos.
Okay.
Wait, do you only have 1 spell?
What?
Did you only have 1? I heard earlier. Do you only have 1 first level spell?
I have 2. I used 1 on Heal and then 1 on Shocking Grasp.
Ah, Shocking Grasp is a spell. Got it.
Ooh, that's good. That's a 17. Plus 7 is 24.
What?
24 to
24
hit,
will
and
hit.
it says I can target 1 or 2 creatures, so I'm going to
That'll
target
hit both of
them. And that's going to be 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is... It's gonna be a nice 5 damage.
Okay.
Minimum damage.
And with that, Krusty lights up with your electric arc and then collapses on the ground in a steaming heap of irony fur type stuff. And
I was picturing, irony ironic, not irony it's furs made of iron, and I was like, this is not the definition of
why not
ironic.
Well, I think the
Isn't
fact
it
that
ironic?
it was made of iron when you thought it was made of irony might itself
I
know.
really do think.
okay. From the far end of the pier, you'll hear, "No, Krusty!"
Oh, thank God.
Piotr, you're up.
I'm unconscious.
You have to make a check, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
18 on dive.
You're good.
That's good. That makes it the boy's turn. He's gonna say,
How does dying work?
"No, what'd you do to Krusty? Buttons, get him back here!" And that's gonna be his turn. Next up is Rhea.
All right. I will turn my undivided attention to Buttons. If I... there's probably not such thing as a 5-foot step here.
There is. It is called a step. It takes 1 action, and you can move 5 feet.
Cool. If I 5-foot step 1 away, is then Buttons considered flanked between me and Piotr?
No, because Piotr
He's
cannot
unconscious.
threaten.
Oh, ha! Yeah, because Piotr's bleeding out. That makes sense. Never mind then. I will simply attack. First round, I'm gonna do flurry of blows, making 2 sea swell strikes. My first one. I didn't roll something shitty. That's a 20 to hit.
And a 20 will hit.
Yes. That's gonna be.
Take down Buttons.
That's gonna be 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then my second strike,
That's nice.
17 plus 1 is 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
Take down Buttons.
And then that's another 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so that's my first action. I've got 2 more actions. My next action, I'm going to punch again with the -8 bonus.
Yep.
And that's a 6.
Okay.
So that's gonna miss. And then, I mean, I might as well just attack again anyway, right?
It's what you look like here.
That's what I do.
The clumsy.
15!
That will miss.
Okay, that's okay. I hit twice. That's 2 more times.
Oh wait,
that
were you adding guidance to? Well, I guess the first
Oh,
one.
no, I didn't, but the first one hit.
Yeah.
So, the one time I roll well is when I got guidance. That's okay, that's okay.
It's
I hit
it's in
sometimes.
character. It tracks. Need to cast guidance more, Marit.
I'm trying.
Okay, that makes it Yamitri's turn.
All right. This dog that Ray is hitting, does it look? How good does it look right now? Does it look like it's about to go down?
Oh yeah, so like Rhea just beat it like a sack of potatoes, and
I saw that.
it's breathing heavily. It's like kind of whimpering, like
Cool. How far away am I from the boy?
you are about 40 feet.
40 feet. Son of a bitch. Does stepping up to that spot above Rhea on the map get me? No, that'll put me within 35. I need to be within 30. So from right there. Then I'm going to use my first action with my arm to go into tentacle mode, and then right over Rhea's shoulder as she's pounding it, there's a big purple tentacle that goes and touches the dog, and I'm going to cast Chill Touch on it. So attack roll is
I'm not sure I appreciate the sound effect you used for tactical mode.
23 to hit.
23 to hit. That 23, yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. And it's a living creature, right?
Yes.
Right on. So it's gonna take a damage. 2 plus. It's gonna take 6 total negative damage, and I need a Fortitude save.
Okay. That is going to fail horribly.
All
And
right,
then also-
you're enfeebled 1 for the next round.
Buttons is also dying.
Is it a critical failure?
Yes.
Nice. Well,
But-
enfeebled is dying.
Yeah. So Buttons with one final sad whimper gets like blasted back from your chill attack and gets tossed to the ground in a second bleeding like frostbitten heap. Buttons, no! And
The dogs are dead, kid.
yeah, so he's just gonna kind of like look around and start making to run away. But it is not his turn, and it is in fact Leista's turn.
All right, I am going to, if I can, move. No, I was gonna move forward and try and administer first aid. Well, so is it just? Oh yeah, and Nope, I can't do that well. He's-
What in the?
I'm going to try and get in within 30 feet of that small child.
Okay.
And zap 30 feet, not right next to him. Well, yeah, fuck it. I'll get right next to him. Yeah, fuck
You're
it.
taller.
Yeah, I'll look down at him from my 6'6" height. And just electric arc this small child.
Why is it you always seem to be electric arcing small children?
That is a natural 20 for a 27.
Okay.
Sometimes people have a calling.
Sometimes
One to
that-
be answered.
And sometimes it is to call lightning.
Okay. But yeah,
Does that
that
also exist?
that crits.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a solid 5 on that. Do I just double it then?
Yes.
Just the whole damage? It's 10.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. You just kind of like you zap him. Ow! Piotr? Yeah, that was all your actions. Piotr?
Yep.
So I just looked at the rules, and one mechanic that's kind of hidden in this game is hero points, which you have one of every session, and they specifically seem to interact with dying.
Yep.
a lot.
Yep. I always forget about them, but yep, they're there.
Can I say that when I succeeded my last save, I spent a hero point to return to 1 HP?
You can do that this turn.
Okay. I'm gonna say I spent a hero point, and I'm back at 1 HP now.
Okay.
And I believe I still get my actions.
Yes.
Rule check. Okay, I do. I'm going to get up. How far away am I? Am I within 30 feet?
Are you within 30 feet? Yes.
All right, I'm going to get up.
Excuse me.
That takes an action to get up. Shoot. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna think for a second.
Chuck a Jagger at this kid. Just
I'm gonna try and break line of sight a little bit. Like I'm gonna roll such that Leista's blocking off his view of me. Basically, I'm gonna try and roll to hide.
Okay.
Does a 17 beat his perception DC?
Yep.
All right, and then I'm going to whip a dagger at him, which
Okay.
is going to take a penalty because I'm so far away. But I'm going to try to throw a dagger at him. Borderline. He's 30 feet away, so I take 2 range increments, so I get a -4 on this. Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
Okay, well, dagger goes splooshing into the water.
Okay. Yeah, it just kind of like whizzes. There's like a cross breeze and it just... Anyways, that will make it his turn. He's gonna be like, you all are so lame. I'm bored anyways. Just wait until Valia hears about what you did to Buttons and Krusty. He jumps into the water, and as he's jumping in, you see the his sleeves kind of like fly up, and like his cloak swoosh back, and you see that his skin is also covered in runs of blue fish scales, and he splooshes into the water and disappears quickly. I don't think it sounded like that, but yeah.
God,
We're
shit,
out of
that
combat.
hurts. What was that all about? Some kid, did he just jump in the water?
Yeah, and he swam away, and that weird shark skeleton thing
Yeah, they just kind of like disperse.
didn't even attack him.
I'm just going to move over to Piotr and start treating his wounds.
Okay. That happens.
Anybody else hurt?
No, I'm actually at full HP, but I'm not wounded too. So I need to rest for about 10 minutes, and I'll be good to go.
No idea what full
I-
HP means, but yeah, I suppose you wouldn't be too speed up, running away.
10 minutes of rest at full HP removes the wounded condition from you.
I have a couple of bites that are bleeding profusely and definitely look worse for the wear.
Once I'm done with Piotr, I can work on your wounds.
Let's get somewhere not here.
Yeah,
first.
not here. Come on, Rhea.
Then I can also help treat
Help her.
wounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all
I will,
retreat and limp away from the pier.
Try and pick up Piotr.
I'm good. I'm good.
You're literally bleeding out.
I'm gonna look for
everywhere.
a empty-looking warehouse.
Okay. Yeah, you find one.
All right, I'm gonna pick the lock so we can recuperate inside.
Okay. We'll just say that you spend enough time to do it.
Yeah. And then between Leicester and I think we can get everybody healed up pretty quick,
Yep.
like inside of 20 minutes.
That all happens.
All right, and then
Cool.
if anybody else
I'm
doesn't have
going
anything
to
particularly
cast
wrong with it, we
guidance
can
on
leave the
myself
warehouse
for
and I can
the-
relock it.
Nope. I just
Okay.
retracted my tentacle arm immediately after using that spell, just so no one else saw.
To treat wounds. Do you want us to roll for that or?
Yes.
You do have to roll for that.
You do have to
yeah.
roll.
Oh shit. Well, it's not a critical failure. It's just a failure. 8.
All right, I'll roll to treat myself then. Hey, Exactsies, 15.
Well, I
She
don't
can't be
think-
treated for another hour
Okay.
after. There's a
Yeah.
cooldown.
For each individual person, yes.
Yeah.
Is it? So you can be treated by multiple. I guess you could be treated by multiple doctors.
No, it says the target is then temporarily
Yeah.
immune to treat wound action for 1 hour.
It's
Yeah.
Treat wound actions?
yeah.
yeah. It's the
Fuck,
target
why am I
that's-
letting you treat me? I'm better at this.
Why? I have a
Damn it.
+7. I just rolled a natural 1.
Fine.
That
Are you
nat one means it's lowers the
Yeah.
threshold, so it is a crit failure.
Shut up,
So you-
Dimitri.
So you do damage to her.
Well-
Nat 1s only do things on attacks.
No.
It does. I am now unconscious.
Yep.
Again. Thanks, Dimitri. You fuck.
He says that as he passes out.
Yeah, so they changed
Shit.
the rules.
Where's
so
Milo,
that
guys?
ones always lower the
I
success
have-
level of a thing.
A good nature check. It's just I rolled like shit, guys.
So
In
you're
the
down.
chat
You're down
with
to
friends
I'll
like
roll my
dying too.
eyes. Just give me
Is that
an hour,
supposed to work like
and
that?
I'm going to pull out a berry and start casting good berry.
Okay.
Does that work better than like medicine? Then like
And then I'll
magic
shove the
fruits?
berry in his mouth.
Actually, do I have to make death saving throws?
Nah.
Do you? Nope.
We're not going to kill your character now. That'd be
With
mean.
by treating his wounds.
Oh, no, I think that'd be
Let me
exactly the
treat
kind
your
of,
wounds.
that'd be exactly the kind of just absolutely stupid death that Piotr would have.
With the good berry, you regain 10 HP.
Oh man! Whenever I attack something, I'm gonna call it treating wounds.
All right, so I recover. Oh.
Hey, how's it going, buddy? We lost you again.
Also, you're now full and sustained for an entire day.
Lovely. How often can you do that? Because that would really save on meal costs.
Well, I can do it a couple times if I take time and sit down and, well, so it depends.
We can look it up later.
Well,
So, can we talk about what the hell just happened? We're just on the pier, and some kid comes out of nowhere and attacks us with 2 dogs and some weird creature in the water, then runs away in the water, or swims away.
What's there to talk about? It's the Twisted Fang. They laid
I don't
ambush
know.
for people checking out this spot.
I guess did he say his name or anything? He said Valia, but
Nope, didn't say his own name, at least that I heard.
I guess that'll be a name I guess I bring to I end up talking to what's her face, Zaya.
Oh yeah, what name did that kid say as he ran away?
Valia, or something of the sort. It started with a V for sure.
Yeah, Valia.
Probably his boss or something, or manager. I don't know what.
I don't think cults have managers. I'm
Could
gonna
be his
start treating my
handler?
wounds.
I
Can
don't
I
know.
use the roll from earlier, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is an hour later because it took me an hour to cast Goodberry.
Well then. I actually don't have any d8s. Could I have somebody roll me a 2d8, please?
Roger. Oh, you want to
They
roll
got
one
it.
and I roll one?
Sure.
It'll be more fun this way. I'm doing this one because it's really pretty.
I rolled an 8.
Nice.
I also rolled an 8! Yes!
I am just shy of full HP.
That was exciting, you guys.
Did you need your wounds treated? I promise I'm normally better than that. I've been trained.
I can vouch she is usually really good at binding wounds.
Maybe he's just got a frailer constitution than me. Yes, if you could treat my wounds, that would be really
I'll
helpful.
use this dice.
But I've just never passed out when someone's been patching me up before.
He was bleeding profusely everywhere.
I've never been stabbed in the lung before, so it's a day of firsts.
Yeah, that's a 20.
20.
So it's 2d8. Again. That's a 7 and a 2. Plus something, I think.
Clearly, I need to throw this song in the combat mix.
Yes.
It's a good one for that.
Or at least
Is
the
it just
peril.
straight 2d8?
Just in the medical ward in peril.
Oh yeah, it's just straight
I need
2d8.
to get
so
my
it's
playlist together.
9.
I need to like
It's 9 health.
make one for like start of combat and then a separate one for oh my god shit just got worse combat.
So,
This isn't
I mean,
even
that
the
would just be
final
in the
form
regular
yet,
rotation
combat.
from what has been going on so far. That should just be in the regular rotation. It'll just, it always gets worse, so why have a
It
separate
always
rotation?
gets worse. Yes, that's what I'm here for. Okay.
So it looks like if you succeed, you can keep treating them?
No.
You
No.
do need to wait an hour.
Yeah.
Well, it says if you succeed at your check, you can continue treating the target to grant additional healing. If you treat them
Yes.
for a total of 1 hour, double the hit points they regain for
Oh.
treat wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. You don't get like additional checks.
It's
though.
it's like 10 minutes or an hour.
While we sit and talk, I'll bind her up so she gets.
Okay, RP for an hour and no.
Hey, don't tell us to do that.
Oh yeah, I need to remember who I'm playing with.
Be careful what you wish for.
Oh boy,
Another 9 on
that was
here.
close.
Awesome. That
I
brings
don't know
me
about
to
you
full
guys,
health.
but I'm gonna go walk around the block a couple times, lose
Alright.
our inevitable tails, and then I'm going home.
You don't spot any tails for what it's worth. You can roll perception if you want, but I'm just telling you.
Cool.
There we go.
All right.
I think
So
I'm the only one that came out of this unscathed.
real quick, this day of the week is what equivalent is it to real? Because I don't work on the weekends.
Yeah, so it is the. So today is Monday, if I recall correctly. Let me bring up the calendar.
Yeah,
Whatever
today's the
votive is.
second
Okay.
votive of the lake,
If
which means
I
it
did
is-
work the last 2 days, which means I do work
Oh,
on weekends,
Sunday.
so I have 2
Yeah.
days in the middle of the week off.
So it's now canon. You work on Sundays.
Yeah, I work Saturday, Sunday.
Well,
And
you,
today's
you at
today's
least,
Monday.
You at least work Sunday and Monday because today was Monday, and yesterday was Sunday. So you can have a
Okay.
Saturday off.
Well, I thought that the week began with Saturday
In
because
the-
it's
in the
silly-
chat.
silly
What the fuck is this? Retail?
Yes.
Hey guys, can I like clock in like a little bit early because I clocked out early last time? Like, all right, I'm writing my work schedule down.
Okay, apparently we're all unionizing.
Hey,
Okay. You know how you tell the difference between a contractor and a scientist? How they pronounce that word.
Can you give us a
unionized, which isn't actually right, but it's a joke. Anyway,
unionized?
so we head home.
Can we ask the chat to draft for us a union slogan? just separately, give us your best suggestions, because it's.
And this would be for dock workers, so.
And I guess if you're watching this on YouTube later, like, comments right down there, union slogans. Do it.
Yes, because, you know, you can never have too many, according to the rules I just made up.
All right. I work 7 to 2 p.m. when I do work. I'm off Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Those days don't exist. The
Well,
equivalents
the
are...
equivalents. Because the folks watching don't have our calendar in front of them, and neither do I.
Yeah, I still need to do that.
Neither
World
do
War.
I.
Anyways, so the equivalents are, you said Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays are off?
Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Friday is off
Okay,
for me.
so that would be the shear, the hoof, and the jar.
All right.
I heard
It's
the
quite
flar, and I'm okay
jarring of a day.
Otherwise, 7 to 2 at the docks until the adventure kicks in and I can quit my day job.
You'll never be able to quit your day job.
Not if I get crit immediately and count that and down to dying too.
But anyway, I'm probably gonna walk home with Rhea clutching my side. And where were we meeting though? I'm actually gonna be off the next couple days and can get some stuff done. I was thinking of just I can do that stakeout that I didn't do yesterday. Well, even do it tonight.
What is the point at this point?
I don't know, just in case they showed up or something. I mean, I'm sure we're targeted as anything like that, so we might just want to watch out for ourselves.
Are you sure that you don't need the rest though? You got hurt pretty bad earlier.
No, I'm fine. I'll just, it'll heal the rest up with sleep.
Exactly. So you should sleep instead of staying awake all night watching. Wait.
No, I just figured I was just gonna get ahead of this stuff. Kind of getting bit by dogs riles you up a bit.
I agree. Also, they pushed me into the water, and
Yeah, that was.
it's cold. I'm cold now.
Well,
I'm
at least
wet.
you can swim.
Here, I'll cast prestidigitation and warm you up slightly.
Do you make me less wet or just more warm?
Both. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Because when you assign yourself spells, you always pick prestidigitation.
It's just science.
It's the laws. It's the laws of role playing.
That kid's probably gonna come back for us. He saw all of our faces, I think. You were right up close to him, Leicester.
I
Yeah.
don't think he saw mine.
Well, I mean, you were there and then you were down, so.
It was Misty.
He looked like a annoying human.
He couldn't have been
Fish.
older than like 13 or 14.
Is that young or old?
It's pretty young. It's not even an adult yet, so it's kind of odd this place is... actually, it makes sense why they're taking poor kids and stuff.
Well, it kind of seems like he's a bit in it, what with the fish parts.
Also, he seemed like very proud to be a part of the Twisted Fang. Like,
He did.
kids
Yeah, they're
clearly-
probably brainwashing people too. Like, that doesn't look good. Like gills and things like that. I don't know.
Leist, I don't suppose it was that Mako kid.
Was it?
No.
No, it wasn't him. Oh, by the way, I think Sasha has a bit of a crush on him.
what? Sasha has a crush on a boy?
I mean, don't tell her that I told you. But
Your kid's got a crush on somebody.
Him?
She's going to his birthday party tomorrow.
What?
First date.
Him?
Apparently, there's going to be performers and
Are
everything.
they gonna hold hands?
Maybe.
Leicester, you have to tell me if she tells you about holding hands.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
Hey, I
Well,
don't know.
Yes,
I don't know
the
about being
devil's
around
sign
your
of
kid, mate.
affection.
If this Twisted Fang group is coming after us with stuff, like, I don't know, best to be like, not have people they could come at you through.
So are you just saying I unadopt my daughter?
I don't know what I'm saying, but like, just be
Don't
careful.
worry,
I
I
guess.
told her that I'd escort her to the party tomorrow.
That's not a good idea.
Why?
Remember what happened?
Her dad is Calyx, or sorry, his dad is Calyx.
Oh, God.
Who's Caleb?
That's what I meant by him.
We really need to discourage this crush.
Yeah.
Guys, that's not very nice. Sasha's a girl. She should be allowed to date whoever she likes.
Just not any spawn of that man. He's a real dick.
No, this is none of my business. So,
All right, okay, Dimitri, we'll split off from the group because we're going to different locations.
hey, so, way to kick ass again, Ray. I guess. But all this stuff is I don't know. I can feel myself just acting a lot more cautious than I normally do. And it's kind of got me scared.
Well, I mean, it definitely is really weird stuff. Like, can I be honest? I love the ocean, but I really don't want to be turned into a fish person.
Yeah, neither do I. And
What if
I've
they
never...
capture us? But you kind of already turn yourself into a fish person sometimes, like with the tentacle hand.
I mean, I try not to let people too much know about that, but
Well, did
It's
I
not
say
fish,
it too
it's like
loudly?
a-
Do you think someone heard me nearby? I'll talk quieter.
no, you're fine. I can only do it once a day anyway right now. But no. With all these people disappearing and things, and them finally, like, they know what we look like. They know my name, that letter. I should have, like, shouted out at that kid and see if he reacted to the person I got that letter from. As I go look to remember where it was from, the one who watches the fire. I don't know, I've got a weird feeling that that's connected to this somehow, and I've been being watched a little bit longer than, just starting yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
just uneasy a lot. Like, even at work. But, like, there's not
Get her hide
someone...
behind a barrel.
It's not like someone actively watching me as far as I know it, but, like,
But
I don't know.
Lysa
It's
tries
hard
to
to know
hide
what to think
behind a
of it.
building.
tries
Tries to hide her 6'6" self.
if they know where we live, maybe it would be a good idea. You should see if you could, like, switch rooms with someone.
I was thinking of not even going back to Mulgrave right away at least, but maybe not tonight, and just staying out.
Well, I could buy us like a room at an inn if we want to sleep someplace else for a night.
Ooh. How hard is Rhea blushing on the blush-o-meter?
Oh, not a lot at first, and then a few moments pass when she realizes the implications of such a sentence, and then
Dimitri stops walking for a second when you say that. He's just like, oh,
just to be safe.
Okay. Sure. Just for one night then.
Yeah. Do you think we should have Satina come with us? Do you think she's in danger too?
You know what? I don't know if
I'll have
just
to
like I
retitle
said
this.
to Piotr, I don't know if I should, like, show that I've got a connection with anything like that for a little bit, at least until we know a little bit more.
Right. Maybe if we're both separately and she's not with us, then that'll help distance her from it all.
Mm-hmm.
But alternatively, what if she becomes attacked and we're
Shit.
not there to protect her?
You're right, because they delivered that letter right to my place. Let's go get her.
Okay.
And
yes,
then I
we've been
retitled
filling
this
her, and
episode,
she would
Dimitri Goes for
understand
the
just
Bite.
for one night. I know there's kind of cheap places in the Mulgrave district that we could find, just like a couple copper a night. We could grab just one room.
Okay, yeah, I can pay. You work so hard for your money. I'll pay for our room.
Okay. Sure, I'll get, if we need to do a second night, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Walk back to Mulgrave. Probably fill in Satina. Do that.
Oh, Dimitri, you look so hurt. Wait, no, it was Russian.
Oh,
You look so hurt.
I'm fine. It was just a bite. It's already healing kind of quickly, but hey, us two are gonna get a. Actually, I don't know how to say this without being awkward.
Oh.
We're gonna get a hotel room, well, an inn room for the nights, and would like you to come with us.
I think that's a bit presumptuous.
For safety.
No, we're afraid that.
The worst pickup line for a threesome ever.
Hey, I'm going to go get a private room with this girl. You want to come with?
We were hoping you'd come.
Keep it on the DL, girl.
Step 1, come. Step 2.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just for like a night. Well, we got attacked on the docks, in
And
Redwood.
now I want to
So,
attack you in the bedroom.
and
No.
we're just afraid that
You're not here.
the person who delivered that letter to me yesterday might be connected with the person who attacked us, which means they could know where I live, which means they know where you live. So
Why
I
would they
was just
send you a
thinking-
warning?
what?
The
I'm
letter,
hearing.
it was a warning?
I don't know, but being attacked is a little bit more than a warning.
Also, they
It's-
seem to know a lot about him, and he has been talking to us, and what if now we're considered associates? I mean, a lot
Yeah,
of the fights I've been getting in lately, Dimitri's been there. So, and we always bounce everything we've learned off of you because you're so clever, Satina, and you have such a good perspective and insight. But we're worried that we've
You're
kind
too
of brought
much.
you into it.
Well, I guess I see from that point of view, I can perhaps go with you for the night.
Yeah, just bring a night's worth of stuff with you. You two can take the bed. I'll sleep on the floor or something. We just need to figure out what's going on, and in my next 2 days off, I'm gonna try to do that.
Okay.
So we can come back here and
And just feel more
Live our
safe when
lives.
we're at home.
Very well. We can do that then. So that happens, and you all go bundle up in for the night. Either of you want to pick a name of a tavern?
Yes, the name of any tavern, I think it should be called the Strangled Goat.
Okay. You go to the
Yep.
Strangled Goat. And
It's a really endearing, it's a really charming place.
really sets the mood.
Been here before. It is actually kind of nice on the inside compared to other places here.
Yeah, I heard it used to be a mortuary, but then they turned it into an inn.
Something like
got
that.
beautiful
Well, it was a
It's like
mortuary, and then it
half-orc
was a
fellow with a real
butcher.
stark, brisk voice.
Okay. So going over to Leista and Piotr, you both head back to your abode.
I'm gonna go to the washroom.
Today was a day. I really need to. I think I'm gonna have to stop. Well, I mean, we
I
picked.
don't usually get beat up this often.
Fortunately, I came out of it completely unscathed.
Good for you.
I guess, being a druid has its upsides. Apparently, dogs don't try to attack you.
I think that was less the druid and more the number of bodies in the way.
Fair enough. But, yeah, well, have to. Just. What is with all the weird fish people?
And with that,
What?
you reach the front door of the studio apartment and swing open. Daddy, Leicester, you're home.
DM, quick question. Do
Yes.
I work tomorrow?
Well,
Tuesday.
what's your schedule?
Uh,
Let's flip a coin.
let me. Oh,
You don't work tomorrow.
I do not work tomorrow.
You do not work tomorrow.
Ooh,
Oh, cool.
nice.
Okay.
Neither do I.
Homework for next week. Come up with your work schedule.
Nice. Okay. I didn't imagine it was gonna be this relevant, but time makes fools of us all. Hey, Sasha. How you doing?
Oh, you don't look good.
Hey, that's really mean.
I mean, more so than usual.
Now there's a bit more blacky splotches to your normal grey skin.
Yeah, and what's with all the bandages? You look like a mummy.
I had to run in with some dogs and as I close the door, and a were-trout, I think.
A were-trout? Like you couldn't find it?
Well,
No, like,
more
you know
like
what a
a
werewolf
young boy who could have fish parts.
Oh, cool. Can I get that sometime?
No.
No,
Aw. Why not?
because it involves devoting yourself to an evil god or something. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds really cool, though.
I think there are better ways that you can learn to transform yourself than worshipping an evil god.
Oh, and also the last couple people we saw couldn't exactly breathe air anymore, so
Yeah.
this guy's gonna be different, but you know.
Breathing's overrated.
I think I disagree there. I quite enjoy breathing.
Well, you get to have your opinion.
I mean, if I didn't breathe, how could I wander forests or land?
I mean, trees don't breathe.
Trees actually do breathe. That's a common misconception. They just
What?
yeah, they breathe through their leaves.
But leaves don't have mouths?
They take it in through their pores.
That's weird. So they're just like covered in little mouth holes?
Kind of.
I will never look at trees the same way again. I am now mildly terrified. So
This is how we give Alex IRL
I don't think I want to
treephobia.
go to the park for a while.
that was in character. Alex is cool with this stuff.
Tree mouths.
Tree mouse, yeah.
Well, I mean,
So,
it's not like they bite with the paws. I mean, you have paws, you just don't breathe through them.
Yet.
Yeah, I mean, you could turn into a plant someday if you try.
Really? Can you show me how?
If you want to get sworn into a druidic, circle, definitely a thing you could get taught.
So you're saying that if I wanted to make like a tree, I'd have to leave?
Yeah,
Precisely.
I guess, yeah.
So, I hear you've got a birthday party or something to go to tomorrow?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you Mako invited me.
Oh, Mako.
Yeah. I mean, he's a lot nicer than he seems at first.
Well, with a father like his, first impressions are probably difficult for him. So, given who his father is, I think Lysa said something that she was going to walk you there, but I think that might be a bad idea.
Okay.
Because if you think his dad doesn't like me, definitely doesn't like her.
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't think of that.
I think he deserved it. I mean, he was hurting the ground.
He says he's over it.
Besides, I'm sure it was actually quite exciting and gave him a bit of a jolt.
Yeah, he said he saw this white light.
There are entirely too many puns going on right now. Anyway, I'll walk you tomorrow just because, well, like I said, we had somebody sick some dogs on us tonight, so...
Did you get to pet them?
Kind of.
They gave me this, and I'll show a big gaping wound in my side.
Oh.
So,
You don't
no,
get along with dogs then?
not these dogs.
Oh.
Not dogs controlled by fish people.
Wow.
A really narrow subset of dogs we don't get along with, to be honest. Anyway, I don't think it's entirely safe for any of us to be alone out on the streets right now, so I'll walk you there and back.
Aw, thanks.
Welcome.
Okay. You all wind down for the night and time passes. When were you planning on going to investigate this the warehouse, the Brhinestone district?
I was
If we-
thinking this next evening.
Okay.
Yeah, if we can meet up with Dimitri and Rhea after the party tomorrow.
Okay. Is it tomorrow? I thought it was.
I thought you said it was tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff between then and there. So I think the better spot to leave off is right here at this timestamp. So we're gonna do that. Yeah.
As a teaser for next time, I am very much so looking forward to how awful this conversation with Calyx is gonna be.
Yep. Yeah, so come join us next time for watching Piotr just have a lot of social pain and emotional, just gut-wrenching sadness because he gets to meet and play nice with his archenemy of the law. And then also we're going to investigate deeper into this mystery surrounding these fish people as we go and investigate the Brhinestone district for the warehouses where these people are hiding out.
Also super important, Rhea and Dimitri get a motel room.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And Satina.
And Satina.
I get to hang out with two babes.
Roll for sauciness.
Do we level up?
Yeah, actually you do
I
level
feel
up.
weak.
You do level up.
Ding!
Thank you for reminding me. I was going to say that anyways, and then I forgot because I forget things really fantastically easily.
Yeah,
So-
I don't want 16 hit points.
Yeah. Yulding, come back next time for the exciting adventures of How Not to End the World, now featuring our new, more exciting, more powerful protagonist. See you next time.
Bye.